my name is Accuse Goldman. I'm the director and founder of Goldman and Associates. Our firm has a primary focus on family law issues here in Michigan, and today we're continuing our video series designed to educate and inform the public, so please subscribe to our channel. A very popular issue that is raised is the involvement of Child Protective Services when there's an ongoing custody case. How does the involvement occur? Well, it could be a situation where a mandatory reporter has notified CPS. For example, if you bring your child to the emergency room because there's some broken bones and they suspect that the circumstances are such that abuse or neglect may have played a role, they are mandatory reporters. They're going to contact Child Protective Services. In a lot of cases, though, when parties are trying to jockey for position in a custody battle, one parent will call CPS on the other. We see that a lot. What should you do if that happens? Well, you got to talk to your lawyer about it. You got to find out how to handle it. I will tell you this. A lot of times people say, I want custody because he's abusing the kids. Well, the moment you tell the judge that your kids are being abused, the first thing the court is going to ask you, did you call CPS? You say, did you call CPS? That's what they're there for, abuse and neglect, call CPS. The truth of the matter is, it is my opinion, and the opinion of a lot of lawyers in this firm, that CPS, while it's good conceptually, doesn't necessarily help out every situation. As a matter of fact, sometimes CPS involvement makes the cases longer, makes the cases more costly, causes the cases to be subject to constant review, and then all the attorneys have to go back to court, and you're paying for it. So when you get CPS involved, it's very much a two-edged sword. There's a positive aspect to it. Conceptually, CPS is there to protect the child, so that's a positive aspect, right? But there's a negative aspect too. It can sometimes be used not as a protection, but as a weapon. Sometimes CPS is abused themselves. They're brought into a case where there's really no abuse, but they're brought in anyway, and it's an exploitation of the purpose of CPS, and so you've got that. I would tell you, if you hear that the CPS is involved in your case and they want to come over and do a visit and see where the child lives and all that stuff, you should speak to your lawyer, and he'll probably tell you that we might as well cooperate, have them in, if they just show up with the unannounced, schedule a time for them to come in, and that's how it should be. Generally speaking, it is usually better to cooperate with these people within certain guidelines and under certain circumstances, like getting your lawyer involved, than to not. And I think at the end of the day, it's the kind of thing that the bark is worse than the bite. Sometimes people who don't cooperate with CPS, it ends up worse. Had they cooperated, it wouldn't have been any big deal. So this is something you've got to consider. If you have any questions about your case, reach out. We'll be glad to help you out.